So today, of course, we're at the Freedom Range, and we are about to test something very, very crazy. And also, what am I trying to say? Actually, I'm gonna connect the mic over to my phone, but right now I lost the bracket. I lost the bracket for my camera, so I have to wait to for that to get here where I can be able to shoot landscape videos. So other than that, that's the only problem. Let me get the mic, because I know we won't be able to hear. We're gonna have to turn the mic on. Let's connect to there. Give me a second. Let me connect the mic, and then we'll go to. Let me step back here so y'all can hear me. I had to get my mics together. This video is sponsored by Texas Triggers. Boom, it's sponsored by Texas Triggers. I have put it in the VSKA, the Firearms VSKA, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're about to test it out. Hopefully it works and does what it's supposed to do. I can't give you guys an honest review. I've dropped it. It was very easy to install. Like, when I was installing the binary trigger, that was way harder back in the day. So they made it way easier, and they gave you everything you needed to make it work. Only thing I know you may mess up on is filing your trigger down and stuff like that, but other than that, it should be easy. So we're gonna get in here and we're gonna test it out. I also brought out one extra gun outside of my everyday carry, which is my 43X. I did bring my Glock 30S. My Glock 30S in 45 auto, so we will be shooting that, and that'll be the first shots out of that gun. You know, I had one before, but it wasn't an S, but that'll be the first shots out of this gun today. So my loadout today is the Glock 30S and the Firearms VSKA, or VSKA, no, VSKA, and 7.62, and that's how it goes. So let's go. Now that we're in the range, we got our target, and I'm just about to set up the target real quick. Which normally, you know, I really don't care about that, only because I'm shooting in force reset. So when I'm shooting the Glock 30, I'll kind of focused on that. Some tell me if this AK works, it's gonna blow my mind. You know, of course, the first round is going to be rounds, and then after that, Glock 30 right here, Glock 30S. Set that to the side. Our main focus of this video is the Sentry. Here's the actual box of the Texas Trigger. I hate how this looks because I do not have my camera, but we just have to run it. So from the outside review of it, I can say I do not like. Maybe it's something I did if it don't work, but I don't like how like the safety on this. It's kind of flimsy. It's not as hard as it normally would be, but you know, I mean, it works though. So yeah, and we're running this out of the US Palm. I do have some ammo in this US Palm tonight. I don't know how much it is, so we'll go from there. But first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and run this US Palm out of this mag and see if it works. I don't know if it's gonna work. If it don't, you know, It don't. If it do, it do. A lot of it, I would say, would have to do with something I do. And, you know, I don't mind sending it in to them and letting them check and see what was going on. So, here it goes. This is the first shot. So far, I feel like it's something that I may have done. And it doesn't cycle. Actually, it doesn't cycle the next round. So, I don't know exactly what it could be just yet. Maybe I didn't where did this come from? Because these are definitely not mine. The 40s Smith & Wesson. But maybe it could be something I did. Maybe I didn't put something in right or something like that. You know. Let's see. Dead trigger. Yeah, so it's not cycling. It's not cycling. It'll push out the last round and it won't, the trigger dies after that. So it'll, yes, it cycles, but it won't run again after that. So it's not running anymore. Okay, maybe it's something else that I have to do on my side to see why it's not running. Only thing I can say, let's try to take off this dust cover and shoot it, you know, at keys run like that also. And maybe I can look at the mechanics of why. I don't see what's stopping it. I don't know what's stopping it. Let's take so we're gonna have to take this back in the lab to see exactly why is it stuck. Actually, I just cleared it, so there we go. We don't know what's wrong with it. So when we get home later on to see exactly what the problem is, that's what we'll figure out about it. Yes, I'm still gonna put this video up. I don't think, like, when it comes to these FRTs, I don't think it's something that you know, that they did. I think it's something that I did. So I'll figure that out first, and I'll text them, let them know, and then they'll let me know what I may have done wrong, and then we'll come back tomorrow, you know, and try it again. But other than that, you know, it fires. It definitely fires, and we're clear. Give me a second to put this down, and we'll just go on to the Glock 30, and it'll just be a Glock 30 video. Now, am I disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed that it's not working, but you know, things happen. I'm working on the same thing with my Fireway from Delta Team Tactics, so you know how this goes. Certain things don't work, and I'll hit them up in a little bit after I leave and let them know, like, hey, it didn't work just yet. I don't know what I did wrong, and hopefully they are able to tell me what I did wrong. But until then, we'll be running this this Glock 30. So now I am not. One thing I'm gonna say about this, I am not gonna go FRT on this Glock 30. So unfortunately, I will not be going that on this. Now these are self-defense rounds. I got these rounds like a year ago. I forgot. I ended up mixing all of these like a sorry to say that, I'll bleep that out. Like a dumbass. There you go, that's better. But this is my first shots out of it, or the first shots in a long time out of any Glock 30. And I know these self-defense kind of pack a punch also. I haven't shot one of these in a very long time. this right, finish that. Try to give y'all some more long form videos. After I leave here, you know, I'll be contacting Texas Triggers to see what's going on with it. But here, this is the Glock 30S. And these are the first shots out of the Glock 30S. I'm not gonna lie. I love the Glock 30S. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a 45 boy for real. Like, I'm gonna shoot my Glock 41 and I'm gonna shoot this gun a lot more often. Like, once I get me a load of ammo, I'll be in here with this Glock 30S. A lot. So I'm gonna turn this, I'm not gonna make this a Texas Trigger review. It was very easy to install, but this will just be a Glock 30 review. How about that? You know, for the people who like Glocks and stuff like that, this will be for you guys. I do not have that much ammo. I probably have a couple of more mags for it, and then I'll, you know, do it like that. But from what I can say, it's not a bad shot. Me myself, I'm so used to, I've been shooting 40 and 9mm so much that I have to get back used to shooting my 45 ammo, you know. As y'all see, I just shot, no problems. There wasn't no limping or none of that, so. There was no limp wristing on that one. It might look that good, but it was no limp wristing on that, for me. Or at least I didn't feel like I was. The Glock is that I'm supposed to put the dot right in the middle, right in that little line on the bottom. So when I'm shooting, I'm hitting the bottom of the target, but once I fixed my aim, I hit the spot I need to hit. So I'll let y'all see the target since I'm on the phone. I can turn it around and do whatever I'm doing. Let me see, let me find. That's actually Texas Trigger right there. If I wasn't in a range, I probably would like reach out. I'm gonna do 3 rounds real quick. Here we go. Perfect. Now that I got it together. I'm a little bit, maybe I'm too close. Oh, let's not do that. Here we go. We're gonna go 18 yards. Let's go 18 yards. Out. Not yards, feet. I'm too close. With this gun, I gotta kind of get my, I don't know, this is like one of my favorite guns though. It been like, I own one, and then I end up selling it at a gun show, trading it at the gun show, trying to get another gun, thinking that I did not make a great choice. I'm not even lying. I wish I would have kept it. Maybe if I wouldn't have kept it, I wouldn't have the S, because originally when I bought it the first time, I did not have the S. So with that being said, now I have a gun that I actually want, and I traded this gun. I traded my Glock 20, both of my Glock 23s, and kept my Gen 3 Glock 23. I traded my Gen 2. No, I actually sold that one to my brother. You know, I sold that to my brother, and then that's what made me get this gun. So I sold that to him. The other one for the Glock out of ammo, so I need to run out so I can buy more ammo. Ooh, I forgot I did that. So far. Now, let's get right. The last bullet when I was on point. So I actually been planning on making an AR-45 or an AR-10mm. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna either be an AR-45 or AR-10mm, and I'm also gonna be doing the AR-22 that I want to super safe. Because the TX22 Freedom Figure has did his thing with that bad boy. I'm not gonna lie, which makes me feel like I have to get AR with a TX22. I mean, not with a super safe thing in it, because I feel like I'm missing a lot of fun with that gun, with one of those. But it seems like 22 is not as bad as people make it seem when it's super safe or when it's FRT. When it's FRT, it's super fun. So I like that feature. I'm not doing well. I'm actually shooting very low. Like, I'll have to turn it around. I gotta get used to the recoil, but I'm shooting very low. I know a lot of people, wait, I'm gonna set the position at 2 for y'all, so y'all can actually see. Okay, no, let me set that position at 2 for y'all. I'm gonna set it at 3 so y'all can see. I'm trying to show y'all. Okay, if y'all see like the bottom of it, I'm hitting the bottom. Maybe because I'm not used to like the recoil of it, which is normal. I'll get used to it, and I'm shooting low. I'm shooting very low. I'm not afraid to show y'all that I'm fucking up. I'm sorry. But there y'all go. Now we're gonna keep trying. I just gotta practice more. Like I said, I haven't owned this gun in like, it's been like 3 years since I had one of these, so. It's been 3 years since I had one of these. So with that being said, of course I have to get used to shooting it again, you know? And then when I first had it, I wasn't really a ranged person. It was like an everyday carry for me. I would just carry it. And it has like some sentimental value to it. You know, also just a specific gun. It just has a sentimental value to it. You know, a friend of mine, he owned it and he ended up passing away. So this was what he always everyday carried. He everyday carried the same gun, the Glock 30S. Rest in peace to him. You know? We're on the last round, actually. I'm gonna keep those last 5 rounds in there, you know, because I do got other guns that I have to shoot. And this will be the end of our range day after these last 10 rounds. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll give y'all an update. I'll be updating y'all on the Texas Trigger FRT for the AK in a little bit, probably maybe in a couple hours or something. I may do a post or something about it, so I'll let you guys know. I need to aim a little bit higher. Why I'm shooting so low. Wait, hold on. Like literally, I am aiming at the second thing, but all of my ammo is hitting the bottom box in the right place that I'm aiming at, which is crazy. So I gotta figure out that. Right there. Hold on, let me step back for y'all so y'all can see that. So I got a lot of practicing to do with this gun. I'm not gonna lie. For the review, you can't go wrong with a Glock 30S. You know, if you're a Glock boy, this is the gun to get for you. I'm gonna put this bad boy in his ammo case. Boom, and we put him up. Everything else needs to go where it goes, and we're gonna do a small review when we step outside. I'm not disappointed at the Texas Trigger because it's my first mess up. So I wouldn't say it's a mess up. I feel like it's something I may have done. So if I feel like it's something I may have done, then you know how that goes. I have to ask them where I messed up, and if they say everything looks good, then we'll figure out from there. But I need to see where exactly did I put everything? Where did I go wrong with everything? I'm not gonna lie, it's a quiet range. I'm the only person in the range. That's a great thing. If I'm not gonna lie, if what am I trying to say? If this gun was working, this would be the best review for y'all because nobody else is in here. So y'all don't have to worry about the mic messing up. Y'all don't have to worry about all of that, you know, and stuff like that. I know somebody recently told me they liked the new audio because I figured out the settings on the I figured out the settings, so that's how it goes. Let me put this in the box with the AK, and then we'll be headed out. Oh, I got this ammo I got on the floor, but I'll leave it for the next person. I'll leave it for the next person. Some Sam 62. Look, this is all the ammo. Some of it I was picking up, and some of it I leave. You know, it hit the floor already, so I'm not really trying to do that. And we're checking out. I'll let you guys know exactly what Texas Trigger say on the next video I do for them. Yeah, and I don't like how my camera is looking in here. So we're outside after our range day. Let me take these off. My ears are clear and I'm not in the range no more, but as y'all see, the Texas Trigger did not just work out outright. I feel like there are some things I have to tweak, I have to do, so I'm not gonna blame them. Thank them for sending out the kit. And the Glock 30S, flawless. It's just personally me thing where I have to learn how to shoot that gun better. You know, last time I had that gun, I think I was out at I think they call it Charlie Elliott or something like that. It's kind of far out, and they have the metal targets and stuff like that. It's an outside range. You go there, you probably got like 20 yards, and a little bit farther, maybe like 50 to 100 yards of plates and stuff going on. And that was the last time I probably went out there and shot that gun, maybe if that's where I was shooting it. But other than that, back on the Texas Trigger. Like I said, I will be messaging them and asking them to see exactly what was wrong, what did I do wrong, you know, from there. And we'll go from there, you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Shout outs to Freedom Range, well, Freedom Shooting Center in Atlanta, Georgia. This is where I come shoot if I'm not at Atlanta Gun Club. And if you ever see me here, don't be afraid to speak to me. You know, some people have noticed and they spoke to some people. And let me know they've seen my videos before. But, you know, this is where I come shoot. Shout out to those guys. They treat me pretty well. They let me know when I get here. And then they let me know. Like, they're not afraid to correct me either if I'm messing up somewhere. And sometimes they'll give me free targets and stuff like that because they see me a lot. I am a member. You should get a membership with them. You know, I can come here every day for $40 a month. You know, that's almost like, if you do the math, you know, it's like coming here every day. But I probably come here, you know, I bring my own ammo, my own guns, my own ears, my own eyes, So I'm only spending like $2 to come here on a target. But other than that, everything is good, you know. I may buy some ammo every now and then, but they let you shoot rapid fire. They'll actually also come and shoot your guns rapid fire with you. But yeah, we're gonna end it here, and I'll give you guys an update on what Texas Triggers say.